The frenzy of backroom activity creates unusual opportunities for novice stars of the future. For once, aspiring writers and aspiring directors are sought after. We're scouring the internet for cool short films, said Aram Tatzakian, co-founder of Santa Monica-based XYZ Films, the company behind Welsh director Gareth Evans' recent action successes. Lowering and Apostle. We have returned to filmmakers with whom we have already worked, such as Gareth, and have developed new projects with them. If we are agile, we can provision them before other content providers prepare again. While producers are looking for talents they normally wouldn't have had the time to find and develop, half-finished movies and dramas use CGI and other special effects to achieve high-speed projects. The productions with only 20% of shooting have arrived so that we can create the VFX, visual effects, they now needed. Some directors have turned to animation, where they had planned a real crowd scene, said Sofia Panayotaki, CEO of Needafixer, a company that has undergone a radical change in the work it does for FI. When the whole world closed, 70% of our work consisted of organizing filming on site and 30% were visual effects and CGI post-production. It has totally changed. In 1 week, 400 shoots had become zero and we were doing 99% CGI and 1% localization. And it was in Alaska. Finding the raw material, the best new writing for film, books and dramas, is also a priority. Literary scouts, agents and publishers say they read more and look to the future. We have been busy because there is a lot of action out there, said literary researcher Catherine Eccles of Eccles Fisher Associates. He's really alive and the main buyers, like Amazon, Disney, and Netflix, call and say, "What do you have?" They had to close their productions, so they are developing everything. And, of course, subscriptions have skyrocketed, so they have money too. We are now open to unsolicited manuscripts. In other words, you don't need to have a literary agent to submit. Recent experience has shown the greatest success, television shows such as Killing Eve or As a result, the Independent Talent Group, one of the main entertainment agencies, urged its agents to find imaginative writers before the competition. Eccles has also seen a changed emphasis in its work with clients in 20 countries. There are a lot of corona writings going on, of course, she said. Some publishers are opportunistic, rushing Interlock-inspired work, but generally agents are looking for something new. The reception of the last hit from XYZ, Vivarium, directed by Irishman Lurkin Finnegan and with Jesse Eisenberg, took advantage of the way his theme of incarceration chimes with audience experience. People's tastes will not change, but their viewing habits have already changed. They are used to watching high-quality content at home, and this will speed that up. Our bet has always been on the smart genre, that is, science fiction, horror and action. And if there is a sheaf of typed pages in your bottom drawer, now is the time to send this script or manuscript. At HarperCollins, we're always actively looking for new submissions, and the lack of travel has given some people more time to read, said Phoebe Morgan, editor-in-chief at Harper Fiction, who signed a N. At Haven HarperCollins, we are hosting an online book festival, and we are telling everyone that we are listening that we are now open to unsolicited manuscripts. In other words, you don't need to have a literary agent to be able to submit. The company also opened its website so that authors can send work directly. The signing of a new author, to be published next year by Harper Fiction, has been a good time and a positive in a difficult time, said Morgan. New content and a full and exciting list for 202,122 when it's all over.